All right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to W.F.A.M. This is a worldwide freedom awareness movement, and this is our web class. We are recording this live, and so if you're watching this on a recording, and I haven't had the pleasure to meet you or formally introduce myself, my name is Carlos Gonzalez. I'm 50 years old. I've been around the health and wellness industry for over 25, 24, 25, going on 25 years professionally. I'm a health first guy, and it's a great honor that I get to share this amazing technology with you. So what we're going to share with you first is our top secrets to building an online automated business using social media that allows you to gain skills and knowledge required to work online from anywhere in the world. Now, I understand that this part may not be for you, but that's okay. What I want everybody to understand is with any humanitarian movement, with any movement of freedom, we have to fund the enterprise because we do a lot of work behind the scenes to help people with their health. And this is how we fund that in our modern world. So behind the scenes sneak peek at the online training platform I used to learn exactly how to build a successful social media business. The other secrets you're going to learn is you're going to have an opportunity to work with me directly and my team in real time, because we're real people doing this in real time, 4 to 6 days a week. And you're going to be invited into our community of 5, 6, and even 7-figure online entrepreneurs from all around the world. We cross all social, economic backgrounds, platforms, races, religions, creeds. We are a complete equal opportunity program, and we welcome everyone, regardless of where they are in their life right now. The 3 secrets to making working online your reality in this year are social media, how to utilize social media sites so that you can spend your time wherever and however you choose, online training platform, how to utilize AI and our online marketing without any previous experience, and then automated sales systems, how to earn full-time income by using automated sales systems that are tested and proven by our experts. I provide, my team and our group provide the ongoing, and this is what's so important, the ongoing coaching, accountability, support, and training to help you really create an online automated asset. And that's a really important word I want you to start to get comfortable with, because if you create it, it's almost, nothing's permanent in life, but it's the closest thing to permanent that we can get to. And as you learn more about Enagic, you'll understand why we speak in the way we speak. So who am I really? Well, honestly, I'm a guy that came into the industry from traditional health. I have a background in kinesiology and exercise science and nutrition, and I made my living in that industry for a very long time. I've always been self-employed, but when the 2008 and 2009 and 2010 economic downturn happened, I started counting broke Novembers. We all know what it's like to not have enough money in the holidays. My kids were young at the time. By the way, I have 3 grown children. My youngest is now 22 and expecting, so I'm going to be a grandfather. W.F.A.M is her name, and we're so excited to welcome her to this world. But essentially, I transitioned from traditional marketing and sales, and I have a vast background in sales and marketing, training and education and personal development, into a completely automated online platform. And what that's provided for me is more time, more location, and more financial freedom. And that's in just under 1 year from doing things traditionally. So if you've never worked online, I definitely was not one. I'm not a, guru when it comes to that, but the people around me are, and I'm becoming one, and I can help you. So yes, this can be your new reality. So what changed for me? I just saw so many people doing it online, and the results in their lives, it was just better. And this is a new modern world. So I knew that if not now, when? And I was committed to achieving new success. You know, they say one of the things that's a great tragedy is to be good at something that you could be great at. And so I'm just going to really challenge everybody, whether you're here just for the health, whether you're here for the business, whether you're here for the online marketing, whatever you're here for, I'm just going to challenge you to really set aside everything you think you know about all those subjects for an open mind to a new experience. Because, what I've learned today is never to operate from my past, to operate from what I'm receiving now, because I am definitely a new person today compared to who I was yesterday. So I simply did what they did, and I was willing to learn and grow as a professional. And that's it. We have an amazing group, as I mentioned, of online entrepreneurs, mentors. Everybody that joins our platform gets a coach. And it's just amazing because you're just following the system. It's a proven system. So moving on, who's this opportunity really for? Well, there's a variety of people here, and you could read any one of these. I won't go through every one, but the primary person is it's for someone who wants to improve the quality of their life, physically, financially, spiritually, emotionally, mentally, energetically, and really optimize all the wonderful things, the good things in life that you've learned, and package those and put those into an automated lifestyle. And that's who this is for. So if you are someone who really wants to improve the quality of your life and surround yourself with people that want you to win and support you, get out of toxic work environments, get out of the what I call being time poor, really regain your time back and really be able to spend more time with your family, this is for you. Okay. So I also knew there had to be a better way, right? We know that right now, almost 50% of all sales in almost every industry are happening online right now, whether it be through Google advertising, website use, driving traffic through social media. This is the new world. So it's just time that we just really accept that and step into that. And like I said, step into our grace, our greatness. So I wanted a higher level of freedom. I wanted more time freedom. I wanted location freedom. I wanted administrative control. You see, I'm kind of unemployable by nature. I've always been self-employed since I was 19 years old. I've owned a variety of brick and mortar businesses as well. And, I also wanted a real career path with profit sharing. And I wanted to be with a technology and a technology company, and I wanted to be ahead of market trends. It's very important. And I needed community support. And I definitely wanted high commission, high ticket, because it's the best way. And I definitely wanted a high converting offer. So all those things we're going to cover. And again, our online community right now is Online Empires. And this is a community of literally thousands of online entrepreneurs, young, old, from all walks of life, all, like I mentioned, social economic backgrounds and creeds and religions and races. It's amazing. So it's about unification and coming together as a planet. And so I'm going to jump right into the health benefits now, which is my favorite thing to talk about, true health. So I believe without true physical health, without true financial health, and without true spiritual health, it's very hard to have true peace of mind. Is Enagic perfect? No, but it does check the boxes in terms of those three healths that I just mentioned, and the fact that we have a global company with a global opportunity. We do have location freedom. You can work from anywhere in the world, anywhere you are. And we do allow you to have a leveraged lifestyle so that you can have time freedom. This is the man behind it all, Mr. Hironari Oshiro. He is our chairman and founder. Enagic was founded in 1974, and at the time, all they did was supply medical manufacturers with this technology, hospitals, other types of food processing and agricultural use. In 1974, when Mr. Hironari Oshiro bought the company, he transitioned the company to consumer use. And then that set the stage for our global expansion. Today, fast forward 50 years, we are now have 42 physical locations located in 25 countries that service over 150 countries worldwide. We are the highest standard in terms of certifications and documentation and recognition. These are far-reaching, as well as inside the United States, we are the gold standard when it comes to high technology water equipment. And we are considered an ISO certified medical manufacturer, and we carry the ISO certification 13485, which is the framework for all medical equipment in all hospitals globally. So the highest standard, as I mentioned. What we're going to talk about right now is our product line, our anti-inflammatory product line. So we want to be healthy from the inside out, the outside in, and also we want to take advantage of some powerful nutraceuticals. And the herb, if you don't know about it, turmeric or turmeric, however you'd like to say that, just know in Japan, turmeric is called ukon. And there's very specific properties, as we'll cover in ours. But the first thing we're going to talk about is our incredible line of water generators. We have a variety of machines at entry-level price points. We have machines at commercial price points. So for like agricultural use, cannabis industry, things like that, restaurants, schools, we do a lot of daycares. And then we also have an incredible line of what we call top-of-the-line hydrogen water machines for your home, which we'll talk about. The biggest takeaway, or one of the biggest takeaways I want you to get, is this is a natural process. This is not an artificial process. This is us mimicking nature in its perfect form. So lightning strikes our planet roughly 1 billion times a day. It's incredible. Roughly 60 to 70% of our planet is water. So roughly 600 to 800 million times a day, this phenomena that I'm going to share with you is happening in nature. And it's called the disassociation of water. And that's what our technology does, is it mimics that lightning strike. And in the innovation of our 50 years, we have figured out how to make different pH waters using electricity, creating hydrogen. And these have an incredible health benefit topically as well as internally. And we're going to take a look at our best hydrogen water machine right now. So this is the solution. This is your brand new Congenate machine. This is going to be the best new decision that you have ever made for your preventative wellness program. So our Congenate makes 3 different drinking waters. Now, why does it make 3 different drinking waters? Well, that's because nobody's the same. You see, this is not a one-size-fits-all program. Most people eventually make it up to the 9.5 water. The machine also has a clean water. That's going to be for things like fish tanks or baby formula. It also has a beauty water. Women literally will buy this machine just for the beauty water. Remember, all your toners that you might buy at Nordstrom's for $20 to $200, those are a chemically made toner at a pH of about 5.5 to 6. Well, the main machine, with the push of a button, as you saw, makes unlimited amounts of these toners. And then, of course, the machine makes a strong acidic water, which is used as a disinfectant in our home. And then when the machine is making the strong acidic water, it's also making the strong 11.5 water, which we're going to demonstrate is the water we use to clean all of our produce. We use as a liquid laundry detergent, as we'll cover, and a variety of other household cleaning degreaser needs. Yes, I did say the machine makes a liquid laundry detergent equivalent. It works far better than any of those other chemical-based ones you can buy in the store, or the natural ones. It also makes a bleach equivalent that we'll get to, and several different drinking waters, as we'll cover. So this is the mighty 8-plate antioxidizer, the most powerful, well-built hydrogen water machine in the world. So what we're going to cover right now are the 3 unique properties of Kangen water. And Kangen water is actually a trademark patented name. So how do you trademark a water? Well, that means it has to be significantly different than all other water. So just know that many will try to duplicate and imitate, but you just can't with our patents and our time in business and our quality. So the first pillar we're going to cover is oxidation. And so the way that we tackle this is through these electrical elements. And we're going to explain what these electrical elements are. right now. Rusting basically is the aging process inside the body. So when you have too much oxidative stress over too long of a period of time with living tissue, you get advanced aging. And if you don't believe the apple, cut an avocado, it'll turn black, right? So we're all oxidizing, but the whole goal is to slow that process down. So what we're going to take a look at is, are the current beverages that I'm using in my wellness or life program to stay alive, are those adding to the oxidative problem, the rusting and the aging? Are they helping to reduce oxidation, like things like cod liver oil, vitamin C, green tea? Very powerful plant-based and oil-based antioxidants. What we're going to show you right now is the most powerful, the most bioavailable, electrically based antioxidant that we've discovered, and it's called molecular hydrogen. Too much acidity in the body is the leading cause of illness, premature aging, and inflammation. When the body is acidic, it is very hard for the body to heal itself. Now, the chart you're about to see and the demonstration you're going to see after the chart represents something called cellular voltage. It's essentially the measurement of each one of our cells, how negative, which is a good score, or how positive, hopefully not, our voltages of each one of our cells. As you can see on the chart to the very far left, you're going to see negative numbers. You can see Kangen water or electrolyzed reduced water can have a negative voltage as high as negative 800. Now, if you look at a healthy child is born with a cellular voltage anywhere between negative 40 and negative 45. A healthy adult, right, with proper balance in their life, proper water, proper nutrition, all those good things, has a cellular voltage in the negative 20 to negative 25. That means every single one of my 70 to 100 trillion cells is hopefully around negative 20 to negative 25. Now, if you drop down on the chart, the problem is when we get a polarity change. And if you look to your right, you'll see that all these chronic diseases like weight gain, arthritis, are always in relationship to a polarity change. And if you see worse, you see people with a positive cellular voltage, meaning that all the cells in their body are now positively charged. That means that the person is setting themselves up for a host of degenerative issues. You also want to look to the left of this chart at the bottom. You can see where soda pop and reverse osmosis water is anywhere from positive 700 to positive 500. And if you go back up to the top to remind you that the actual Kangen water can be as high as negative 800 on the Kangen 8 machine. Always a relationship to the intercellular wastewater or intercellular pH of each one of those cells and the correlation to its cellular voltage. Now, if you look at the bottom of the chart, you're going to see that the people that have a polarity change also have a correlating intercellular pH that's below 6.5. And we all know about Dr. Otto Warburg's findings in the relationship to too much acid in the body and a lot of chronic disease. You know, one of the things that happens when water's disassociated is it creates these electrical elements. So you'll see on the chart that we have on the positive side these electrical elements, and we can see on the acidic side we have these electrical elements. Now, keep in mind that the machine is always splitting water. Therefore, it's always making two types of water. And these electrical elements have incredible health benefit when it comes to mental health, digestive health, and overall well-being and negative cellular voltage in the body. Water is one of the most important elements to our body, and our bodies are made up of roughly 75% water. Through the process of electrolysis, Kangen water produces a very powerful, electrically based antioxidant. What we're going to do here is the ORP test. ORP stands for Oxidation Reduction Potential. So I have a Medux ORP meter, and what it measures is it measures a water's potential to rust or oxidize, or a water's potential to reduce oxidation. And so what we're going to do here is go ahead and stick this meter in the soda, and as you would probably guess, soda is very oxidizing, over 700 positive. We'll go over here to the Gatorade.
and we're going to be at over 700 positive. Then go over here to the vitamin water, supposed to be healthy, over 400 positive. Let's go over here to the Pedialyte, almost 500 positive. Let's go over here to the bottled water, Dasani, #1 sold bottled water in the world, over 500 positive. That's reverse osmosis water. Aquafina's Pepsi Cola's version of the same product, reverse osmosis as well, almost 600 positive. We'll go in here to the Kangen water and let this thing go negative. We'll see how high we get. Yeah, negative over 400. So as you can see, all of these beverages are liquid, obviously, and clear, but in terms of their energetic properties, their ability to, one over here to improve our health, all of these beverages up here will keep you alive, but they're very counterproductive to living a healthy lifestyle.
Me too. And I've been choosing it for, like I said, going on 14 years. So we're going to tackle next is the third pillar. It says #2, but it's actually the third pillar, which is hydration, the superior hydration. And I know some people will say the human body is 60% water, but when properly hydrated, the human body is anywhere from 73 to up to 75% water. A healthy child is born, a baby is born almost anywhere from 83 to 86% water. Most people, when they go into cardiac arrest, are below 56% water. So there's a clue here to heart health, brain health, metabolic health, and of course, immune system function. And so because in the human body, our universal solvent's water, and water is the solvent of our lymphatic system, most people are unintentionally chronically dehydrated, which leads to unintentional chronic acidosis, which we covered earlier in this presentation is one of the leading causes of disease. So the structure of the water is so important. So just know the structure of the water is more important than the chemical composition. What do I mean by that? If the structure of the water is not correct, no good. Depleted, unstructured water literally just carries contaminants and drops them off in the body, where structured hexagonal water, which is what Kangen water is, literally can pull contaminants from the body, trap it within the structure of the water, and expel it from the body, at the meantime depositing really high potent minerals, because when the water is disassociated, it has higher mineral absorption. So what we're going to show you right now is a non-scientific test, but I just love it. So what we have is a green tea bag to your right, and this is going to be tap water. And so normally to make green tea with room temperature tap water, we would have to boil the water. So now what we're going to do is take Dasani, the #1 sold bottled water in the world, and we're going to attempt to make green tea with Dasani. This is reverse osmosis water, as the chart explained, energetically not good long term. Now we're going to go to Kangen water at a 9.5 pH, which most people make it up to the 9.5 pH, and you're going to get instant penetration, instant hydration with the Kangen water. And then we're going to go over here back just to show you that there's no tricks here, by the way. This is not magic, this is math. And when we go over here to the unstructured acidic Dasani water, no good. When we go over here back to the Kangen water, we're going to get, again, as you probably guessed it, stronger tea. And we could do this 20 or 30 times over with the same tea bag. So what this is showing is Kangen water's incredible ability to not only hydrate the cells and bring all the good stuff in, like your supplements and minerals and alkalinity and hydrogen, but get all the bad stuff out. What's the bad stuff? Metabolic byproducts from just living, right? If you exercise, if you are a weekend warrior, if you're a professional athlete, we're talking about lactic acid, uric acid, ammonia, urea, different metabolic really chemicals that get trapped inside the cell. And Kangen water has a unique structure to allow us to detoxify and cleanse the body and flush the cells on a daily and weekly basis. So this is a great study. You will not do the study that Dr. Victor Rios has done. He's an MIT biological chemist, and he basically confirmed that your body can really only absorb about 15% of regular water. What's regular water? Tap water, well water, and bottled water, where your body can absorb up to 95% of Kangen water at a 9.5 pH, making Kangen water literally 6 times more hydrating. Okay, so we covered the 3 drinking waters, the 8.5, the 9, and the 9.5. Again, why does it make 3 different drinking waters? As the video said, because nobody's the same, most people will start at the 8.5. We're going to switch gears to the 11.5 water and a little history lesson with glyphosate, the endocrine disrupting chemical that the EPA used to say was 2 ounces. The minimum standards for this chemical, according to the EPA in 2012, the EPA said you could consume up to 2 ounces of this poison. By 2019, the minimum standard had raised over that 7-year period to now being over 60 ounces. This is the endocrine disrupting chemical that causes a host of birth defects, other different gland issues, digestive issues, breast and prostate cancer issues. So it's a big problem, and glyphosate's still the primary ingredient, and you probably guessed it, Roundup. And most of you will be shocked to see the amount of poison. All right, so same water you can use to clean the interior of your car or replace degreasers in your kitchen is the same water we're going to use to remove these petroleum-based herbicides, insecticides, and pesticides that are on all of our foods. And then what you have here to the glass to your left is going to be the Congan tomatoes, and then the glass to your right is going to be the tap water tomato. What we're going to do here is take the Congan tomatoes, and as you probably could expect, and most of you will be shocked to see the amount of poison that's on the Congan tomatoes. Now we're going to go over here to the tap water tomatoes, pour those off, and alarmingly, you can see nothing really came off those tomatoes, but look at the poison. And this is on about 90% of the conventional produce we've tested over the last 13 years. And unfortunately, about 70% of your really expensive organics. So organic is typically means if it's real organic, organically grown, doesn't have to be organically transported. So often, unfortunately, they're spraying them before they transport them. So keep the bugs off and things like that. All right. So the machine also makes a clean water. That's great for fish tanks or baby formula. It also makes a beauty water. And as the video said, yes, women will literally buy this machine just for the beauty water. And then, of course, the machine makes a strong 2.5 water. The scientific definition for that is called hypochlorous acid. This has been independently tested, and we use it in our home as a bleach equivalent. It's a non-toxic, electrically based antibacterial. We use it for our skin topically. It's a great toner. We call it like strong beauty water, so it's got extra toning and tightening. Ladies love it on their neckline. Men love it too. I love it. The eye lines. Phenomenal if you ever had pink eye. Food poisoning, yes, you can drink it internally, do a parasitic flush. A lot of people have parasites in their body and they don't know it. So this is truly a holistic water device. Kills germs, bacteria, replaces hand sanitizer, lysine, mouthwash. We use it in our mouth for oral health, things like periodontal disease, other issues, bacteria in the mouth, foot fungus, and strep throat, just to name a few. All right, so we're just going to show you our anti-inflammatory shower technology. Essentially what this is an organic mineralizer. And so just so you know, the lady on the left, if she's a healthy person and that's unfiltered tap water, which it probably is, that's one of the most unhealthy things she does every day, because your body and your skin, your primary organ, which is the largest organ in the human body, is an asthmatic membrane. So anything that touches your skin will eventually go into your blood system, and then your lymphatic system has to clean your blood. So the average person will absorb up to 1 liter of the chemical composition in tap water every 5 minutes they're in the shower. That includes breathing those chemicals. So what you see to the right is our Anespa DX. This is an organic mineralizer. It's shaped intentionally to trap things like gases, poisons. It uses magnets and a certain mineral profile that Enagic has secured the mineral rights from the Futanama hot spring in Hokkaido, Japan. And this particular hot spring has been used for healing in the Japanese culture for hundreds and hundreds of years. You literally are able to enjoy an Anespa hot spring experience every time you shower. Again, it's removing the harsh chemicals. It's a special heat-treated filter. And this truly is about being healthy from the inside out, the outside in, and the anti-inflammatory properties, stress. If you have ever tightness in your neck or shoulders, it helps with sleep. It really is one of the favorite products that I get to sell. We're going to show you now the third pillar of our anti-inflammatory technology, which is our incredible nutraceutical form of turmeric.
Okay, you've learned a lot about the Kangen water. Let's talk about the turmeric product that Enagic offers. In Japan, turmeric is referred to as ukon. So this is our ukon technology. It's a very powerful nutraceutical form of a very common supplement you might find in regular stores. So what we're going to do really quickly is explain why our turmeric product, whether it be in the tea, whether it be in the organic soap we offer, why it's so much better than anything you can buy over the counter or other online retailers. The first thing to know that turmeric as a whole is more powerful than 7 different common over-the-counter anti-inflammatories. And in recent studies, turmeric, the root, may be more powerful than 14 different anti-cancer drugs. Let me explain to you why our organic turmeric is so special. Most of the turmeric or ukon that you can buy over the counter currently is just the spring variety. That also includes what you can buy in a root form in the store. And the reason the spring variety is available is because it's common. It also does not contain all of the anti-inflammatory properties, the turmeric oil, or the high levels of curcumin naturally occurring within the turmeric like the autumn does. So you can see that Enagic has taken all the mineral benefits of the spring turmeric as well as all of the benefits of the autumn turmeric. Now, autumn turmeric is incredibly expensive and very challenging to grow, and it only flowers once a year. So with Enagic, with our organic fields, with our practices in terms of processing, we're able to blend not only the autumn, but the spring turmeric to create a very synergistic effect. And again, that's available not only in our ukon pill form, but also our teas. In addition to the spring and autumn turmeric that's properly blended. Now, this is not an extract, right? This is actually, you can break our capsules open and put our organic turmeric right on the skin. It has not only the turmeric oil, it has other essential oils, flaxseed oil, primrose oil, other powerful vitamins like vitamin B, vitamin E, niacin, folic acid. All of this encapsulated in a very powerful, patented gel cap that is specially sealed and protected against all forms of oxidation. So the essential minerals, or what we call electrolytes or bicarbonate buffers that you're looking for in many of those sports drinks or other supplements that, by the way, technically are not healthy for you, those essential minerals or electrolytes that you're looking for are calcium, magnesium, potassium, psyllium, sodium, okay? Those bicarbonate buffers, they're very powerfully contained within our Kangen ukon. Combined, it allows you to have a very synergistic effect in terms of the powerful minerals provided through the Kangen ukon and the proper mineral profile provided through your Kangen.
All right, so this is our complete product line. These technologies are not, I understand there's a price point, but when you understand the value, these are not expensive. These are medical devices. So for example, if you are price point sensitive, we have incredible financing. The one thing to understand is you're buying an incredible tax benefit and a global distribution rights, as we're going to cover next through Enagic. And then the machine comes with that. So at our entry-level machine, the Level Up Junior 4, it has all the K8 technology inside of it. It's one of our most recently released machines. It's a great price point at $2,980. Now, keep in mind that most people are spending around $1,000 to $1,500 a year in bottled water and other single-use bottles. So the return on investment is anywhere from 18 to 24 months if you didn't take advantage of the tax benefit that's available in most countries, or if you never referred anybody, and we're going to get into our referral program next. And then if you are not price point sensitive, I recommend the Congonate machine. This is our most powerful hydrogen water machine. It's a global machine, touch screen, speaks to you in 8 languages, and of course has a universal power adapter that it has a transformer inside that allows you to convert any power in the world and plug into any outlet in the world with just an outlet adapter. So you don't need anything fancy if you're traveling with your machine like many of us do. And then, of course, we have our Nespa shower technology, our commercial units. We have our full line of soap, as we mentioned, and then organic turmeric and tea. So the IEEU, Enagic has been awarded and recognized as a leader in green sustainable technology. So what we're talking about is this is a zero waste technology, meaning if you put this in your kitchen, it'll become not only your most used appliance, but it'll allow you to have zero waste if you take advantage of all the waters we've explained. And that's a really important aspect because we really want to help the planet rethink, reduce, and renew the way we really share our eco footprint, right? We want to reduce our eco footprint and be more sustainable. And Enagic has the sustainable technology and they've won the award. Okay, so again, this is our anti-inflammatory trifecta package. There are advantages to buying all 3 of our products at once. And you definitely can leverage your own franchise to receive discounts on these technologies. But for right now, we're going to just show you the automation of the Enagic business and why it's such a powerful business, whether you're marketing online or offline. And I also always like to let people know this may not be for you right now, but it may be for you down the road, or it may be for someone that you know, love, and care about. So it's great to understand. And the good news is you don't even have to understand this to make commissions once you own the machine, because the machine comes, like I stated, with global distribution rights. So we're going to take a look at our incredible industry.
The world is changing faster than ever. What used to take decades is now taking years or even months.
What you see right now is the illusion that people have had for many decades about the workplace being this secure place to work the rest of your life.
For the first time in the history of our nation, our children will not do as well as us.
We've seen our friends get laid off, we've been laid off, we've had our pay cut.
People are overworked and underpaid. They seem to have less time and less freedom. They live under constant pressure.
This is going to be forced. And so even if your employer loves you, they may have to cut you. There's something wrong that on Monday morning, the heart attack rate increases by 35%.
Technology is accelerating, job security is declining. It just doesn't seem like the old models of making a living are as reliable as they used to be.
Every aspect of our lives, there's a better way out there, but we're still doing it the old way.
We live in the greatest country on the planet, and there are a lot of people sitting around complaining and being cynical.
Like everyone's whining about this old model, and I'm like, why don't you leave it? Look at all this over here. Look at all this opportunity.
Since so much of our lives revolve around our work and the way we make our living, many people are thinking there just has to be a better way.
The biggest challenge facing our world today is not making money, is what are we going to do with all the displaced, unemployed people?
People are afraid that they're going to make the wrong decision. People are afraid of the unknown. People are afraid that maybe I don't have the skills.
Hey, sports fans, industrial age is over. It's dead. It's dying. That's why going to school to get a job is an obsolete idea. A steady paycheck is an industrial age idea.
Indeed. So what that is a documentary about the most misunderstood industry in the world called direct sales and network marketing. I understand that many of you may be on this call and maybe you've tried some low ticket or some different multi-level marketing or direct sales programs. I just want you to know that this is a hybrid. Enagic is very unique, and we're going to cover why that is, but it takes the best of multi-level and network marketing and direct sales and combines it into a patented hybrid. So most network marketing companies have something called a compensation plan. Yes, ours is patented. And so how does it get a patent? Well, that means it has to be significantly different than all other compensations. So just like our machines are patented, everything we do is patented, our UConn technology is patented, so is the way we get paid and earn money on or offline. So with Enagic, there's no monthly qualifications, there's no stocking inventories, there's no annual renewals. When you buy the machine, you get lifetime global distribution rights, and you'll never lose your rank. It's one of the most incredible programs I've ever seen, and it's powerful. So let's just talk really briefly about high ticket versus low ticket. Okay, so with our Congonate machine, as you scale the ranks, you can earn up to $2,720 USD per sale. Okay. Now, if we talk about low ticket, that would be things like pills, potions, powders, milkshakes, makeup, different types of other beauty products. And I think all those products are great. The problem is you can usually only make up to about $200 per sale. And it's the same amount of work. That's why the industry is shifting, especially online, to high ticket, high commission versus low ticket, low commission. So it's important to understand the difference. It's very hard to make real money, real career, life-changing money with low ticket. That's my point. So again, you don't have to understand this to earn great commissions, but for today, we're going to start with the Congonate machine. This is our patented commission structure, and we have a variety of machines, of course, and a variety of technologies at a variety of price points and a variety of commissions. But for this illustration, we're going to use the Congonate, and every time a machine is sold, 8 checks in the US and Canada are issued for $340. Now, what I want you to understand is that if you purchase all 3 of our products, you can actually have 3 franchises and have administrative control over your business, which is wild. Imagine having 3 furniture stores, but you were only able to have administrative control over one of them. You could do the hiring, you could do the recruiting, you could do the management, but the other 2 were just left to Fugazi, right? Well, with Enagic, they give you the ability to have control. Now, you don't have to start here, but for this illustration, we're gonna start assuming that you want a trifecta because all of our products really make a difference with health. So let's just assume you bought a trifecta. So that would be you up top, and you would own your first 1A business center and your second 1A business center. On your first direct sale, you would receive what we call 2A money, so double the commission. So you would jump commission structures and you would receive $680 on your first K8. Now, that gets exciting. Why? Because it pays 8 levels or 8 points, whichever comes first. So for example, if you referred 10 people, okay, in your 2A line, or the person you sold that machine to did, or someone they know did, you would receive 10 checks for $680 or $6,800 on just your first 10 sales in your 2A line. So this is what we call our quick return Congan. Now, something magical happens after 10 group sales. You then, on your 11th or next direct sale, you now get another raise of $340 to $1,020 USD, and that's in the United States. Slightly different in Canada, slightly different in Australia and other countries, but for the most part, very congruent globally. So now just imagine as a 3A agent, you've already got your 2A franchise open, but that person goes out and sells 10 machines within 8 points or 8 levels, or 100 machines within 8 levels or 8 points. That would be over $100,000 in commissions just on that one referral, that one franchise that you opened within your franchise. So I just want you to start to get the magnitude of why we're so popular, why there's so much growth in Enagic. We'll do $1 billion this year in revenue. We're a global operation. This is not a small operation. Enagic literally has tens of thousands of employees worldwide. After 20 group sales, you get another rank advancement. After 50 group sales, you get another rank advancement. After 100 group or individual sales, whichever comes first, within 8 points, you now become at 101 within your organization, a 6A, and then you're able to override, yes, $2,000 business centers or franchises within your franchise anywhere in the world. We're open. Another interesting thing that happens when you hit 6A, educational allowance releases below you. So what we covered right there were just 3 of the 9 ways we get paid. We covered direct sales, indirect sales, and educational allowance. So why are people succeeding? Well, proven product, high overrides, a true career path, and a global opportunity, because there are just so many people around the world that are looking for an opportunity like this, and we have it, and it's our job to share it. Okay, so back to the career path. So Enagic actually offers profit sharing. Now, this is real profit sharing when you hit 6A, 2, 3 or higher. This is profit sharing. You do not have to wait to retire to enjoy. And I've actually been a 6A 2-3 Enagic distributor since 2017. So I've been receiving profit sharing and monthly title incentive and other incentives for going on almost 7 years. It's wild to think about. It's an incredible life. The company also gives you these other title incentives for rank advancements. These are real checks, real one-time payments that just rewards you and incentivizes you to advance your rank. So it's now time to become a distributor. I understand that people think that there's going to be a perfect time, or it's going to be a perfect season, or maybe when the kids are older, or maybe when the kids go to school, or maybe when my just really can't stand my toxic work environment. But I'm telling you, the time is now. We don't want you to quit your day job. We want you to start on a part-time basis, leverage yourself, learn skills, join our community, and join us on the road to really life-changing water. And that's the company's motto. Change your water, change your life. I used to think that was hokey, but it's so true in so many ways. So what's the next step? Reach out to me directly. Book a call. Myself or one of our team members will reach you back. You can do that a variety of ways. You can message me through any of the social media platforms. You can also visit VSLWorkOnlineWithCarlos.com, and you can begin your first free week of online training at no cost. And it's actually longer than a week. We let you go as long as it takes you to complete the initial curriculum. But that's eye-opening. On there, you can also, there'll be a calendar booking where you can book a discovery call, a free discovery call with me or one of my team. And then if you're not ready to take either of those 2 steps and you'd like to try the water, we have no problem helping you try the water, regardless of where in the world you are, because we're a global outfit. And then definitely visit my YouTube channel and subscribe at Delicate Living Water. You can review this full product demo, the business overview, and of course, you can request a copy of this webinar to share with your friends. And so we just encourage you to see this again, invite a friend or someone you met that's new, and it really makes a difference. So let's take a look one more time at the incredible Kangen 8 antioxidizer.
So this is the solution. This is your brand new Kangen 8 machine. This is going to be the best new decision that you have ever made for your preventative wellness program. So our Kangen 8 makes 3 different drinking waters. Now, why does it make 3 different drinking waters? Well, that's because nobody's the same. You see, this is not a one-size-fits-all program. Most people eventually make it up to the 9.5 water. The machine also has a clean water. That's going to be for things like fish tanks or baby formula. It also has a beauty water. Women literally will buy this machine just for the beauty water. Remember, all your toners that you might buy at Nordstrom's for $20 to $200, those are a chemically made toner at a pH of about 5.5 to 6. Well, the machine, with the push of a button, as you saw, makes unlimited amounts of these toners. And then, of course, the machine makes a strong acidic water, which is used as a disinfectant in our home. And then when the machine is making the strong acidic water, it's also making the strong 11.5 water, which we're going to demonstrate is the water we use to clean all of our produce, we use as a liquid laundry detergent, as we'll cover, and a variety of other household cleaning degreaser needs. thank you for watching this video. If you haven't seen the product demo, that's what I would recommend next. And again, get in contact with me directly or anyone that introduced you to this video and ask how you can put this technology in your life for the rest of your life.
Yes, truly, this is a lifetime investment. These machines are designed to outlive you. You'll will them to your children if you take care of them like we all do. They're very simple to maintenance and take care of. Very low cost of operation. Average person's about 33 cents a day. That includes power and water bill. And then the actual cost of the money is actually, positive because of the tax benefit in most cases. And then, of course, the fact that, you're already spending, most people are spending up to up to $5 per gallon for bottled water. It's crazy. More than gasoline, right? So this is how you can contact me directly. That is my direct mobile number. Again, we're real people here in real time. This is my full-time profession, and it has been for over 14 years, or going on 14 years. And then, of course, visit Work Online with Carlos, the VSL. You can visit my water-only website that has all sorts of videos. That's delicate-living.com. And of course, you can email me directly with workonlinewithcarlos@gmail.com.